Hello, my name is Adam,
And my name is Zach.
and we're roommates in college.
Fuck yeah. So what we have here is some basic gameplay on the much hyped Caspian border. I'm taking controls this time around, and you're going to see me dicking around with a lot of vehicles.
He likes to dick around with vehicles, and as we all know, Caspian Border was the map in the beta that most of us console people didn't even get to look at because it was only reserved for the glorious PC Master Race that is the PC Master Race.
And it has everything you could possibly want. It has tanks, it has planes, it has helicopters. It really is a very fun map. Most of the time here you're going to see me in tanks. I'm still learning how to fly jets, which are pretty underpowered, and helicopters.
Speaking of underpowered, jets are getting a buff.
I heard. I'm very excited. I'll actually be able to kill things with them.
Apparently the gun is going to do more damage, and Stinger missiles will now no longer just be one-hit vehicle disables on jets, and I'm guessing will now be a two-hit.
Which is actually really helpful, especially for people who are starting out with jets learning how to fly, because one hit death is really punishing when you're learning how to fly, because when you're learning how to fly, you're not going to get kills, and if you don't get 3 kills, you don't actually get IR flares, so you can't actually stop the missiles from hitting you.
And as Tom Petty once said, I'm learning to fly, but I don't got a wing. So talk about what you're doing to that pole right now.
Basically, poles are like the one weakness of tanks. They just like to get all over you. They like to hump them, and tanks like to hump them. So it's really weird. Some of the things that stop you in Battlefield 3, especially when you're in a tank or other vehicles.
Well, I think that's just geometry problems, because this is the quintessential Battlefield map, in my opinion. Big open spaces, lots of room for vehicles and tanks. Super fast mode, by the way, because we got stuck on something again. And
We like to hump the lamps, man. I mean, what can I say?
And what would you like to talk about in this current section of the gameplay?
Now, right here, there's just the thing. On my map there, for half a second, you saw one guy pop up right there. Please don't fire your weapons. You pop up on radar.
Well, no, you can fire your weapons. I mean, if no one fired their weapons in a first-person shooter, it would just be like...
It would be pretty boring, actually.
It would just be grenades and knives.
Fire your fucking weapons. Fire them all over the place.
This is America. You have a Second Amendment, and if you're one of our foreign audience members, join the military.
Come to America. We have sandals.
We have sandals? Specifically come to California. We wear sandals.
Now, Jeeps, in my opinion, are some of the funnest shit. Because the mounted machine gun on a Jeep is fucking tremendous. They also handle very well. They don't get thrown off by, it seems like, as many things as tanks even, because you don't get caught on as much.
Also, four-wheel drive is always nice, and it's always nice to just randomly charge in here without using any teamwork at all whatsoever, which is very bad.
It's okay, it's built tough, like a Ford.
Isn't that Jeep?
Shit.
I don't know. We're shit with cars. By the way, that's the second time we've killed FPS Phil.
Oh, FPS Phil, man.
He's no Griffin 311, but you know.
He isn't.
And this is, I like to call it a decent solo cap. Kudos to you, Zach.
Thank you. And what you see right there, that anti-vigil ribbon, that is actually just mines I placed over at a point earlier in the match.
Fuck you with the Jeep, by the way.
And then you know what? The Jeep was great, but sometimes when your horse falls in the ravine, you gotta put her down.
What?
We'll miss you, Jeep. We will miss you.
What?
It was a lame Jeep, man. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so we're going to let the gameplay go on for a bit, and right now we're going to talk about landmines, and specifically the effect they seem to have on new players. This is technically launch week still, however...
When this was recorded, it was still launch week, but even now, when we're recording this, people still don't understand that mines exist.
They walk over them, and I don't quite understand how, and I would just like to point out that that was a magnificent fail on your part, Zach.
You know, you can't cap them all, man.
And a Ghost Jeep for the win.
And to finish off this one last point before we go, 3 mines kill a tank. You can kill 3 mines with 1 grenade, and no tanks is no fun, so please, keep an eye out for fucking mines.
So I'm Adam.
And I'm Zach.
And we're roommates in college.
Fuck yeah.